So let's see who's come over from Site Club over to the Tom Number Show, which is here. It's the broadcast I'm doing right now. We want to get the blood pumping in this channel as well, the one that came back. There you go. So who's in? Give us a shout out. Hopefully it's on. They'll put the notifications out and let people come in. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Hey, Glennis. Glennis, give us. Were you in the chat in the other one? Tell me if you were in the other chat. It'd be good for me to know who's getting the messages, or if you're just a unique subscriber to here. So, if you're just here on the Tom Number Show, but were you in the chat in the live show we just did on Site Club, on Tom Number's Site Club over on the bigger channel? Just let me know if you would. Okay, Corrine, so you were there. Yeah, okay. Glasgow, Scotland. Fantastic. Okay, good. So we're getting some of you coming over, and some of you who just got the notification on here. Hey, there you go. Level 1. Branding, nice one. Good. Good. Okay. New York, what a wonderful place. New York is 111 perfection. I am Trump 111. Kelly, okay, you were there. Found you. Good. Okay, you just got the notice. Good. Okay. New York. Okay, good. You got the notification as well. Diane, good. Yep. Okay. You just joined. Okay, good. So you know what, folks? If you could give it a hype on this one, see if it will let you hype this channel. That would be awesome. And subscribe and double click for notifications so you get the notification bell. Even share it to a friend or on your channels, on your socials. That would be great. So yeah, this one was flying. This channel was kind of almost my second channel. Well, it was my second channel, but it was my backup because the other one was getting hammered so much back in the day. And then they took this one without notice. So it was a long rigmarole of getting it back. But I'm thinking we should start to utilize it, get people back on again. Bless you. Thanks, Starfire. Thank you. So we were talking about the Trumps and time travel, weren't we? So how does this one work, folks? Okay, you know how it works, but for new viewers and passerbys, John DeLorean 74, Gematria 74, Energy 74, Jesus 74, Messiah 74. When I'm talking about these numbers, A is 1, the first letter of the alphabet, B is 2, C is 3, all the way through to Z or Z, 26th letter of the alphabet. 26 is game, 26 is God, 26 is flag, 26 is card, and even the 20, well, some say the ampersand, the squiggle for round is used to be the 27th letter. So if I ever see that one, you can work it out as 27 for JFK, code 27. Anyway, that being said, how John DeLorean was a real guy that created the DeLorean cars that are in Back to the Future for the time machine. How does John DeLorean sell his property, the DeLorean estate, to the one and only Donald Trump? Because Donald Trump in numbers is 88. You travel at 88 miles per hour for time travel. Back to the Future is 176, level playing field 176. November the 5th, 176. Who was elected on November the 5th last year? President Trump, Donald Trump. We've got 50 in the chat. You see, 50's Donald. 30's Day. AU, AB, AU, AG. That's gold and silver chemical formulas. Baby, 30. They're the thumbs up we've got. But yeah, John DeLorean. I remember as well when they did an interview, President Trump was interviewed at his property at the DeLorean estate, which is Trump National Bedminster now, which is 283. If you say 88 miles per hour in numbers, that's 282. Transition to greatness, 282. And then if you add 1 plus 1, takes you to 283, which is Trump National Bedminster. Bedminster is 109, which spells the word 17. I think if I remember rightly, Bedminster, New Jersey, yeah, it is 233, which is Follow the White Rabbit, which is John Fitzgerald Kennedy. But they wanted us to, I remember that moment, it was a few summers ago, and I saw the clip, I was like, wow, they're pointing it out, that I was like, okay, I've got to put that out, that President Trump owns that property. Hey, Glennis, there you go. Yeah, have a chat, have a view of the old videos, see what pops up on the timeline. So we got 52 in the chat with 33 thumbs up, which is 85, which is Matrix, which is Storm, Silver, Awakening, Matrix, 85. Back to the Future starts in 1985, and then they go back to 1955. Nikola Tesla's 119 Redemption. Are you from New Jersey, Suzanne? You grew up in that area. What's it like? What's the estate like? Haven't been there. I've been to Mar-a-Lago. I've been to Trump Vegas. I've been to the Trump Post Office Hotel in, which was recently mentioned again, in Washington, D.C. Which other Trump places have I been to? I've been to at least those 3. Oh, I've been to Trump Tower, of course, so that's 4. At least there's probably some others, but I've been to those 4. Has he got a place in Hawaii? I don't know if he has. Maybe. I've been to, what's the furthest island? Is it Oahu? What's the one that they filmed Jurassic Park in? I forget. It's that one. I've been to that one. Sedona. Nice. Sedona is beautiful. They say other things went on there, but as with all of it, we live in a blended world where evil and goodness have been having to fight it out ever since this all started. Kauai, that's it, Kauai, yeah. Did I say Kauai? Kauai, there you go. Kauai, sounds like Kai Trump. If you do the numbers on Kai Trump, it's 109, which comes to Bedminster. Sight Club, 109. Diana Spencer, 109. And 17, 109. Trillion, 109. Big number. Even bigger numbers. Witness, 109. So we got 52 in the chat with 40 thumbs up. But yes, the President Trump buys the John DeLorean estate, turns it into a golf course. There you go. Good stuff, Diane. Hey Marius, good to see you. Yep, DJT 34 Grace, Neo 34. Good, Father. I'm glad you. I'm good. I'm glad you came over. Father's 58. 58 is Ivanka. 58. XRP 58. The Father is 91. POTUS is 91. Future's 91. Hey Brandon, yeah, it's all there. Everything in the matrix is coded. If it's ones and zeros, might be others, but if it's ones and zeros, then it creates the fabric of reality. Code, on, off, dark light, black, white. Then the numbers are integral the numbers, and then the letters, they create the reality, the numbers. And the letters come out of there, I would say. Although it says in the beginning was the Word, and then the fourth book of the Bible is Numbers, so there you go. First and fourth. The fourth is 121, which is the trump. And then I think Church of Firstborn, if I remember rightly. It's 121 as well. Anyway, that's another thing for another time. So let's see what comes out of China. Let's see what comes out of South Korea with President Trump's visit. He's obviously done some massive deals. There were billions mentioned, but then it's going up to trillions. I said that yesterday. I was like, I'm sure it'll go up into the trillions, and it looks like it already will be, from Japan, big in Japan, and then the China and South Korea deals that we'll hear about publicly. Dark to light. We started off, it was light, now it's getting dark. It is a strange time of year when the clocks change and they start to. That was the other thing. The clocks changed here in the UK. I think it was a different week in the US. Had the clocks changed in the US yet? Is that this weekend, or was it weekend before? So this weekend that just went, October 26th, is when the clocks changed in the UK. And it's always a strange time of year because you go from dark to light. It's this weekend, okay. I remember when I was out in Mar-a-Lago 2 or 3 years ago, and in November, it was beautiful, really, lovely weather, and then all of a sudden it gets dark at 5. I was like, this is so strange. But it was very similar to what would happen in England. But the thing is, down in South Florida, it's very warm, and then all of a sudden it just gets dark. And it's a strange thing, isn't it? And I like it that President Trump wants to stop that. I think he will do at some point. And who knows, maybe people will be able to choose whether they want it or not. We'll see what happens with it all. 68, I talk about Mar-a-Lago. So 68 is Mar-a-Lago in numbers. 44, Ivanka's birthday today, age 44. 2 halves of a Trump, 44. 44 plus 44 is 88, Trump. Yeah. Well, it's not BST now, Brandy. So it's that's what we get, British summertime BST. But then now it's gone back to, well, before it's gone back, spring forward, fall back. You'd hope that the fall of the cabal, the dismantling of the public, dismantling of everything would happen in the fall. Winter technically starts December 21st. In the F1 film, they say you've got till the end of the season to pull the plug. Pull the plug is 150. Pull the plug, Trump train is 150. Pull the plug is America reversal, 150. That would be great, wouldn't it, Michelle? It would be great for that happening. That would be fantastic. Yeah, that would be wonderful. Yeah, I'd see something about Trump saying about it. Did he do an executive order on it saying that would be the case? It just makes more sense. I know they've got the farmers and things to save for, but I think it's more than that. I think it's to kind of keep people in darkness, isn't it, really? It's like doesn't seem necessary. Who knows, maybe they'll keep the lights on in winter. That would be wonderful. Yeah. And here in the UK, it needs to change. And probably elsewhere, I guess do they do it in Europe? It just eats into your day. It's like, oh no, it's dark. It's weird because I'm figuring out there's this dark period because I'm quite a late one anyway. I usually work into the late hours of the morning doing numbers and relaxing and films and decodes and things. But then all of a sudden it's dark at 5. And it will be dark at 4 soon. Not long. It was like it'll be getting dark at 4. It's like, oh, okay. Would not be in the bus in the dark. Okay. Kennedy 78. October 78. The atomic number for palladium is 78. If you spell the word palladium, it's 106, which is red pilling, which is network, which is Manchester. It is. It feels weird, doesn't it, Diane? It does. It feels weird. Thankfully, the weather's not been too bad, but it is strange when it happens. It's like, oh no. Yeah, it's a strange one. It is a strange phenomena. You know what? This is interesting. Have I told you? I'm sure. I know I have said it before, but we'd be discussing it with you right now. So, the word winter is 89, but summer is also 89. When I said palladium, I meant platinum. So palladium's 89, which is winter 89, virus 89, hologram 89, summer 89. That's interesting. The whole, what's the nature of Earth? Winter, summer 89, both of them 89, but then hologram 89. I'll let you think on that. That's an interesting one with the whole, what's the nature of this realm? Black hole sun, and is it flat? Is it, what is it? But I meant to say the numbers I said a few minutes ago. So platinum, the atomic number for platinum is 78. And the word platinum, when you spell it, is 106. So not palladium, but platinum is 106. So I just want to be accurate with you on that. And we've got 46 thumbs up, and 46, the atomic number for the other metal, palladium, which I mentioned, is 46. And if you spell the word palladium, it's 89. So you've got those four metals, haven't you? You've got gold, silver, platinum, palladium. Another one is rhodium. Rhodium's 88. Trump 88. I'm working on. I've written the first chapter. I'm writing. So people on my Substack, the founding members on Substack, when they go and join Substack, if you want to be, you can join it for free. You get email notifications. But people. So thanks for asking about the book. So people that want to support and be like a kind of producer, sponsor of the book, they have the chance to go and be a founding member. You just pay off a fee on that, and then you're in. And what will happen is when the book is published, finished and published, you'll have your name on the page of credits in the book. So yeah, so to answer your question, I am writing a book about the numbers and the significance of them, and it's an interesting process. I wrote a film script a few years ago, and that was an interesting process because things appear as you're going through it. As you write, things start to appear to you, and there were significant numbers in there. So the film script I wrote has 188 pages, and it has President Trump in there. It has a reference to Kennedy. So it's interesting how even the things before consciously the awareness of the numbers came to me, I was doing these things. But I did write the film script. That happened after I met IVANKA. So, to answer your question, I am writing a book, and it's called In the Beginning Was the Word and Then Came the Numbers. That's the title of it. So maybe if some people are book writers who have written books, they might want to get in touch, send an email, because it might be useful to have some assistance with it. But I've written the first chapter, and those that, like I said, have gone on Substack and become founding members, they've got access to that first chapter. So that's quite in depth. 188, there you go. So it's about a page a minute for a film script, isn't it? So that's just over 3 hours. It's 308. And 308 came up in the numbers today as well. I think 308 comes to beautiful IVANKA, happy birthday. Yeah, it would do, because beautiful IVANKA is 155. Happy birthday is 153. Add them together is 308. Yeah. So 308 is 3 hours and 8 minutes. That's 188 pages. 188 is President Kennedy. 188 Close Encounters. 188 is Show Me the Money. 188 is Jesus of Nazareth. 188. JFK, November 22nd, that's the 326th day of the year. 326 comes to, I think it comes to return of Jesus Christ, the return of Jesus Christ, I believe. Bob, are you on here? Maybe you're not. I haven't seen you in the chat, but someone can just check that one for me. But yeah, 326. So there's a lot of JFK, Jesus Christ, Nikola Tesla, and Barron Trump. Obviously President Trump as well, but those four, they're all intrinsically connected. I knew that a while ago. But yeah, Barron Trump, Nikola Tesla, Jesus Christ, and President John F. Kennedy, they're all intrinsically connected. Yeah, the numbers show that, and energetically you can pick up on that. Those that are energetically, intuitively gifted, there you go, Brandy, yeah, see, you can see that, they're all intrinsically connected, those are. The numbers on Mary Magdalene as well, so Mary Magdalene's 119, Nikola Tesla's 119, Redemption is 119. Hey Starfire. So this is an interesting one. So 119 is September 11th, obviously. So it's interesting you've asked that question about the significance with Ivanka. So when I was in Manhattan, the second time I went there in this lifetime was I was there 2021, and I'm in Manhattan, and yeah, the New Yorker hotel, and President and John Trump for sure. And I'm walking around and I bump into these two women outside an Irish pub the evening of September 11th. And I met Porco, I met Bob that day, and earlier in the day. And so September 11th, 11/9, 119, Redemption, Nikola Tesla. I'm staying in the Tesla hotel in the New Yorker. New Yorker hotel is 194, which is September 11th when you spell it out. Anyway, these two women suddenly call out to me. It's in the evening. I said, Tom, you're Tom. She said, Huna and Janine have just done a reading on you, and you were married to Ivanka 2 lifetimes ago. And I'm like, whoa, what? So I was obviously very happy about that, because I've always noticed and appreciated that Ivanka's gorgeous from afar. But I did meet her and the number started then. And anyway, so I went back in my suite in the New Yorker hotel, watched the video that they put out, and they did this reading. And said that I and her were married 2 lifetimes ago. I was like, okay, I'll take that. So then I did my numbers on it, and within 2 or 3 minutes I could see what they were. So Ivanka Marie Trump, as I've said earlier, is 192. I met her on day 162 of the year. 162 plus the word day 30 comes to 192. So Ivanka Marie Trump 192. Day 162, 192. And then we met June 11th, so I had to work it all out. Like, when did we actually meet? And I had to figure it all out. June 11th, and that's 141, which is reincarnation. 141, Quantum Leap 141, Tom Bushnell 141. And then as you peer into the photograph, which again I've put up on my Twitter at Real Tom Numbers, you'll see there's Delmonico Plaza behind. There he is, there's Porco, there he is. And that's a good number, 237. And then Delmonico Plaza is 146, which is Ivanka Trump 146. So I got 3 numbers, really powerful, potent numbers on the dates and the location of that photograph. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take that. And the numbers is 92. Manhattan's 92, you see. So yeah, that's, I mean, in all the gin joints in all the world, I bump into her. The Maid of Manhattan, I think Maid of Manhattan, if I do it rightly, is 140 or 141. So either Tom Bushnell or Tom Numbers. I think it's 141. What's Maid of Manhattan, Bob? I like that, a golden age of digital assets. Diane, did you just ask a question about the numbers when they started? I think you asked it. Basically, the numbers start. So I had little previews of it. So when I met Ivanka, my cousin Paul died. I met 2 people with the same date of birth as him, January 18th, or at least one that I thought was, and then I realised later date that it wasn't, but I thought it was at the time. And then I did meet another third one that definitely was. Anyway, it was Paul communicating from beyond the veil with me that he was alive. So I had the first connection with the numbers, but that all happened around the time I met IVANKA. Paul had died a week before, and then the next day after that and the day after that, I got these corresponding numbers of his date of birth, January 18th, 118. 118 is the awakening, the matrix, the storm. 11 times 8 is 88, Trump. And I'd met IVANKA. And then a month or so later, back in England, I met another person with exactly his birthday, January 18th. So the first one I met was Colombian. Her and her family went on a trip over to Statue of Liberty. Got the photo of that as well. So that's how it happened, Diane, if that makes sense. So that's how we got to. So the numbers started. They come naturally, you know. They pop up. It's like a wonderful. It's like, you know, with AI, if you put in a prompt, you're not exactly sure what you're going to get out, but that's what happens. Oh no, Bob, don't go down that road. Oh, that's funny. Give it a hype and like button if you can, share it. Yeah, if you put something into AI, you're not exactly sure what you're going to get, but there's always something that comes up. It's a bit like that. That's what it's like. We're going through this process and things pop up, and it's always intriguing to see what pops up. You never know exactly what's coming, but it pops up. So we got 97, which is crypto, beautiful 97 through 97. Kennedy's 97, and then 61, thumbs up. Now we've got 102, which is 1,000, 102. Vietnamese Dong 153. Ah, there you go, a Black Swan event. The end of Tenet, they are one of the places featured is Ukraine, but the other one on the boat is in Vietnam. So, yeah. Anyway, more deals coming. I like that. There we go. Cool. Anyway, folks, I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right, so be back in for the countdown tomorrow on Site Club, and who knows, we might tune into the Tom Number Show again straight afterwards, because it's quite fun to get it pumping again, get people over here. So thanks, folks. Much love. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye.